Hello, welcome to a brand new series on my channel that I'm calling Match Daily. Clever little pun on my last name there. I've got a wheel here with loads of teams that are playing football in the next few days and weeks. I'm going to spin it, and whoever it lands on, I'm going to go to that game and take you with me. Now, before I spin, don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you're new here, and comment below with what teams you want to see added to the wheel for future videos. Let's go. Bohemians FC in Dublin, one of my favourite clubs. Let's go.
A quick trip from London to Dublin, and I met at the airport by my brother Seba, who lives in Dublin with his wife and two boys and works as a photographer covering League of Ireland matches, amongst other things.
Yes.
A short drive down the motorway and we're at Dalymount. Yes, there really is a ground named after me, home of Bohemian FC, a fan-owned left-wing club on the north side of Dublin. Thanks to Seba's press pass, we were able to get in a bit early and have a mooch around the pitch side and marvel at my name being in lights. Sort of. I couldn't really support any other Irish team, could I? I explored more of the ground, including this terracing that definitely hasn't been updated since 1901 when the stadium was built, and this non-corporate box. No idea what that is. Seba then told me he had to start work, but I told him my video was much more important than that, so I asked him a few questions.
What is special about those?
Fan-owned club. There's just something about the inclusion here, I believe. Better than some of the other clubs. Yeah, everyone's kind of welcome. Feels like a real kind of family club.
What's the deal with all the murals? Was they class? Does that happen in Irish football a lot? Is that a Bose thing?
Yeah, no, there's plenty around the league. Now they're kind of looking at important moments, some of these murals that have happened here at Dalymount.
It's not just, it's music as well, isn't it? Not just football. Bob Marley,
yeah, it's been
U2.
Exactly, other things like that.
Other crap Irish bands.
So, yeah, it's got Jack Charlton up there, so it's not, it goes beyond, say, Bose, because obviously Ireland used to play here. Yeah, look, it brings a bit of colour as well.
Do you think Bose are the Palace of League of Ireland?
Now, I did adopt them as my team when I first moved over, because that's certainly the vibe that I got. Definitely. Yeah. Hugely underachieving. Administration issues, but very, very Palace.
What's it like coming to a ground that's got our name on it all the time?
Well, I assumed it was for us.
Wait, they didn't just change that for me today. Just.
No, it was called something else.
Then I really did leave him alone and had a walk around the ground to take in some of the infamous murals.
First impressions. This is a proper football club. Like, look at the murals. Like, there's just something proper here. It's run by the fans. Like, it's run by football people, clearly. It feels like it's quite non-league. Like, comparing it to like top flight of the UK, of England, obviously it's like nothing like it. Like, it feels like a non-league ground to me, barring like the big stand. But I don't know, there's like a vibe here. I'm excited to see the game kicking off because I think it's going to be really special. It helps obviously like my name's in the name of the title of the ground, like Dalymount. It's going to be class. But yeah, people here are very friendly, welcoming. I mean, you're in Ireland, you're expecting that, but I don't know, there's something special here. Looking forward to seeing what happens.
Then it was into the ground via the tiny old school turnstile, which I loved, and into the members bar, which the old boy on the turnstile helped me find. I did the only thing any tourist is supposed to do and ordered a Guinness, letting it settle while I took in the surroundings and then tried my best to drink it, but it's really not my thing, guys. I'm sorry. And yes, I appreciate that's unacceptable from someone whose grandmother did grow up in Cork. With kickoff approaching, I wandered out to the pitch through the Jody stand. Did you know that Dalymount Park is affectionately known as Dahlia by fans? Could be a new nickname for me. And historically was the home of Irish football, hosting international matches, Champions League games, UEFA Cup Winners' Cup games, and music events, but needs a little bit of an upgrade and is now just used for Bose games, and in fact is about to get a massive upgrade. Anyway, I popped into the club shop, which is a very generous term for a shipping container with some shirts, but my God, what shirts! Bose never miss with their kits, do they? Then I had a bash at Pie Man with their veggie pie, and it was an absolute banger, guys. The ground was starting to fill up now, so I had a wonder to see where I fancied watching the first half from. Stole a team sheet from Seba and noticed that the Drogheda fans had come 45 minutes down the road in decent numbers. I found a spot with a decent view and good atmosphere at the back of the Jody stand and waited for the teams to come out. Now, when I got my ticket, I had a generic email from Bose with lots of information that also said anyone bringing in pyrotechnics will be banned. Well, clearly, loads of fans from both teams either don't check their emails or simply do not give a single feck, as they say in Ireland. Game kicked off and the atmosphere was very decent. A quick check on Seba, and yet doing no work as expected. Bows dominated a lot of the ball, but the Drogs' defence held strong. My favourite thing about the first 45 minutes was these guys having also gone to Pie Man, but decided to split one pie between them. That's friendship, folks. Despite being a Bows fan from afar, this was my first game actually at Dalymount, but it didn't take me long to get into the game, and before long, I was doing all the chants like a regular boo boy. No goals in the first half, so I decided to visit the sweet shop at half-time, and again, it's a generous title for what is basically a T-bar. Bows clearly very creative with their titles. I wanted to try a different view for the second half, and after a quick try at the other end of the Jody stand, I ended up in the Des Kelly Carpets Terrace, where I got a good view of Bows constantly knocking at the Drogs' door, but never quite finding a chance. It was a frustrating night for Bows fans, but that didn't stop them taking photos and generally enjoying their day out at Dalymount. The Bows Boo Boys were in good voice and particularly got annoyed about the Drogs players wasting as much time as possible, but it worked because, of course, the inevitable then happened. Cue more pyro in the away end, and I have to admit, I was so impressed with the Drogs fans. They obviously enjoyed their evening out a lot. Drogs fans are clearly like the Steve Parish of Ireland in that they never check their emails because more pyro came out and it created this weird, ethereal, eerie glow over the pitch, which I really quite enjoyed, but Bows fans and players didn't because despite more chanting and supporting the team, it never really happened. Bows tried their best and even resorted to fighting at the end, but none of it worked, and my first ever visit to Dalymount ended in defeat. Of course it did.
Absolutely classic. I'm a first here at Dalymount as a defeat. Of course it is. Classic 1-0 wins for Drogs. I mean, they barely ever touch the ball, but they play this classic away game. So I'll tell you what, the atmosphere has been class. Like from the home fans, the Bows fans, from the away fans, the Drogs fans, they've been quality. Really great atmosphere. It's just like any other game in any other part of the country, in any other country in the world. It's just with a little bit of northern Dublin twist and flair on it. It's been great. I've loved it. I'm definitely coming back.
A bit of a wait for Seba to pack up at the end, and there really is nothing like being in an empty stadium once all the fans have gone home. I'd imagine it's exactly what Man City fans experience every game.
There's something about football at this level, and it's the same as sort of non-league in England, that you just don't get with Premier League. And I don't know if it's just because the grounds are a bit like run down, or you can hear everyone swearing at the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper can hear the swearing and is like responding to the fans. I don't know if it's literally you're closer to the pitch or the players driving in their own cars. There's something different about football at this level. It's the same when I go non-league in the UK. It's probably the same with League 2, National League, League 1 maybe. It just feels a bit more important. It just feels a bit, I don't know, a bit more like proper football. And then you add in the North Dublin spice of this being a local game, but also just the humour and the passion of the Bows fans and the Drogs fans. It's different, man. It's different football. And it's classic old stadium. You know, you've come down here and it's just got so much history to it. Football and culture and everything. And it's got all the murals. It's all a big melty pot and it all makes it just a great experience. So I've had a great time. Definitely coming back. Can't believe it's taken me this long to get here. Definitely coming back. I mean, my name's part of the stadium for God's sake. I've got to come back. Surely they'll let me just come whenever I want. Maybe build me a statue. But yeah, of course we lost it. Anyway, on to the rating.
Stadium, lovely old stadium, 7 out of 10. Fans, pretty impressed with both. I'm going to go for 8. Food, 8 as well, really enjoyed it. Football, I'm going to have to be kind here. It is only the League of Ireland, but it wasn't too bad, 6. So that's an overall score for Bohemians of 7.5 out of 10. Thanks for watching, subscribe for more videos here, and let me know in the comments where else I should go.